Now I'm pissed because in my old address I had 2,000 download, 300 upload. I don't need 2,000 download though. I just want to know 1,000 download, but that was the only plan they would give me. Actually, there's a whole story leading up to that, but I don't need to reignite my anger for Xfinity. Like literally, I had a plan of 1,000 download, 300 upload, and then some Verizon people came by and they're like, "Hey, we can give you a better deal." So then I called Xfinity because like I've been with them for a while, and I was like, "Hey, these Verizon dudes just try giving me a better deal for the same stuff. Can you match that?" And they're like, "Yeah, we can even go a little bit lower." And I was like, "Oh, sounds great, but it has to be 2 gigs download, 300 upload." I'm like, "I don't need 2 gigs download. You can press ready up if you want." Because I am gonna tell the story because we're gonna tell the story.
Yeah.
Then I'm like an hour and a half later, I do my speed test and I'm getting 2 gigs download, but I'm only getting 50 upload. And I'm like, hold up. I pay you guys for my 300 upload. I don't care about the 2 gigs download. I want my 300 upload. I call back and they're like, "Oh yeah, this plan's only 2 gigs download, 50 upload." And I'm like, I was told I was gonna get 300 upload. And they're like, "You were?" I was like, "Yeah, that's the whole reason. Put me on my old plan that you just had me on." And they're like, "Well, we can't do that because you were a legacy. That was an old plan we don't offer anymore." And I'm like, "I was on the plan an hour and a half ago, and you can't put me back on it." And they're like, "Well, we can upgrade you to the one with 300 upload, but we can give you like $25 credit off for this month, and then call back on the 19th of whatever month it was. I don't remember. I think it was May, whatever. I called back and they're like, "Call back on this day and then we'll have a thing on your account and you'll have a permanent discount going forward." I called back on that day. The person on the phone says, "Oh yeah, I see a note on your account, but yeah, that doesn't exist. We can't just give you, there isn't anything like that going on." And so I tell them, "Okay, just go ahead and cancel my plan." And they're like, "For when?" I was like, have it scheduled to be canceled tomorrow." And then they do that. I hang up. I call back and I'm like, "Hey." And then I go down this whole rabbit hole, and then another person gives me another $25 discount for the month, and my plans chill for a while. And then the next month I call back, and I was like, "Hey, 2 months ago I was told I get a discount going forward, da 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 da." The lady's like, "Oh, I'm sorry that you had to deal with all this." Gives me another $25 discount. So for 3 months in a row, I'm getting 25 bucks off one time. Then I'm paying it normal afterwards. Obviously, like 3 weeks ago now, I've moved off to this new address. Still have stuff at my old address, but I'm almost done moving everything. And I'm like, "Hey, I'm moving to this address. What can I do?" And they're like, "Oh, we can't do, unfortunately, sir, we can't give you 2 gigs download. We can only give you 1.2 gigs download." And I was like, "I don't need 1.2 download. I don't need 2. I just wanted 1. And they're like, "Okay, we'll do 1.2 download." And I'm like, "Yeah, am I going to have 300 upload?" And they're like, "Yeah, you'll have 300 upload." And I was like, "Okay, sounds good." I get here. I have 1.2 gigs download, really, 900 download. And I have 30 upload. And I'm like, "I'm sorry. That's not it." So on my way to work the next day, I call him up and I'm like, "Hey, I was told I was good to get 300 upload. I'm getting 30 upload. What's going on?" And they're like, "Oh, we're sorry. Let me fix that for you." And they're like, and I was just to make sure, I was like, "Hey, this isn't for download. This is for upload. This is for 300 upload, right?" And they're like, "Yes, this is for 300 upload." They send me a thing, press confirm, and they're like, "Oh, you have to pay a little bit of money." And I'm like, "I thought I was already paying for this, but sure, whatever." Give them a little deposit. Then, don't worry, the story's almost over. We're almost back. We're almost in the modern time. Then I come home. I check my internet. I have 270 download and 30 upload. So obviously we went in the wrong direction by a lot. I call back, and the automated bot hangs up on me. I call back. The anima 3 times in a row over the course of like almost an hour. The automated bot hangs up on me. Then it schedules a technician to come out without me even trying to do that. I finally call back. I say, "Hey, what's going on?" The first person that talked to me like they were a real human being, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Like, we don't have 300 uploaded that address. We don't support that." And man, but they're like, "Oh, you don't need 1.2 gig. You just wanted a gig download." I'm like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Hey, we can lower it to a gig download. So that way you're only paying 60 bucks a month." And I was like, "Yeah, that's great. Thanks for telling me the truth." And they're like, "Yeah, we'll send a technician out anyways just to upgrade the line going to your house so that way you don't have any issues." And I'm so sorry about that. And I was like, "Appreciate it." So that is my drama related to Xfinity from the last couple of months. Not to mention, so like over the course of like last year, I've had like 5 people from Xfinity lie to me. I'm